First Lady Hillary Clinton. That was a fabulous job you did.
They're such a good group.
Aren't they wonderful, the Boys Choir of Harlem? They're amazing.
I'm so proud of them.
They have a CD. 'Tis the season. Here it is. Go pick it up. Now, let me just say, how many pages in that book?
A bunch. I didn't count them.
And you didn't mess up one word.
No, but I've done it before. I did it on their album, their CD here, because I really want to support them. You know, they take kids and give them a chance to make something out of their lives, give them the discipline of singing and being part of a team like that. It really makes a difference. So I hope people will support them. And the Girls Choir of Harlem as well.
Which we're going to have on the show as well here. I can't wait. Today we had the first woman ever to be a bag check person at the Park Plaza, whatever. It's a history making.
Oh,
there she is.
Goodness.
Sheila, say hi to Hillary Clinton.
It's great. Congratulations. I read about you.
Yeah.
Not a bad uniform.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I'm thinking of wearing that next season, the whole year.
Well, I think I've thought about that. You know, the epaulets and I brought you some things.
You did?
Yes, I did.
What'd
well,
you get
know, being Christmas. Well, first of all, I was in the Bronx, which I love. The Bronx is coming back big time.
Big time.
And I think I've got enough of these, probably for the audience as well as the staff. This is from the Madonia Brothers Bakery on Arthur Avenue.
Excuse me. Is this the only bunch of cookies that you think is enough for everyone? Or were there other...
There can be more where those came from.
No, but I mean, is this, you only brought this one thing and you said you think there's enough for everybody? Because there isn't. She's really sorry. But this is, no, there's not enough. This is all, there's only like 60 cookies here.
Oh, I think they're like 100.
This is breakfast for me, Hillary. This is breakfast.
Well, let me see. I've got a few more things, too.
Oh, they look really good.
What do we got here?
What else do you have for me?
Okay, I've got...
Do you think I could take one? Would it be rude? Can I eat one?
No, go ahead. It's not rude.
All right, let me open this. What else do you
Arthur Avenue is one of my favorite neighborhoods in New York City, which I adore, the entire city. And I was at the Title Brothers today. They have great meats and cheese, and in the market there, and Mike's Deli, you know, made me a sandwich. It was wonderful.
Look at this. Look at chocolate chips with a little extra powdered sugar. That's a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just tell you how the Bronx cookies are.
They're pretty lethal.
Now, you see, that's enjoyable. That's enjoyable right there, and there's really not enough. Very tragic. And you have a wrapped gift as well?
This is for Chelsea.
My Chelsea.
Your Chelsea.
I've got a little Chelsea girl like you as well. Should I wait till Christmas morning to open
probably wait till Christmas morning.
All right, I'll wait till Christmas morning.
And then I've got 2 presents for Parker, because I know what it's like being a big brother and all of a sudden having a little sister, you know. And he's really ready for Christmas. Now, I got him the same thing I got my 2 nephews. They're about the same age.
Right.
And I don't know if he's yet as nuts as they are about things like cars and trucks and anything that moves and makes a noise, but I figured you deserve this.
No, it's not. It's not a VCR tape, is it?
No.
All right, because he has this tape called Building Skyscrapers.
Oh, yes, we've got those.
It is the most boring 48 minutes of your life.
And how many times has he watched it?
3,000 times.
I know.
And every time we drive, if he's depressed or sad or like in a bad mood, I say, let's go to the construction site. And he sits there and goes, skyscraper, building, bulldozer. It's like 40 minutes. That's so painful.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a very normal kid.
I will open
book
that
for both of them.
Okay.
Yep, but more for Parker. And here is something for you. This is the White House ornament.
It is?
So if there's a space left on the tree.
Oh, and there is. Should I open it now and show everyone what the White House ornament? Do you have any input in picking out what it will be?
Well, the White House Historical Association has a whole series of themes that they have carried out. And so they really do the hard work of picking them, and I get to, you know, do things like show them off and give them away.
All right, let me look.
And but they're a piece of history.
They sure are.
Every year.
Oh, wait, here we... Oh, now that's beautiful. Look at that. Can we get a close-up of that?
Yeah, that's the 1997 ornament.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty?
That's gorgeous. Now, this is in your shot. I have to move this. That was in your shot. Oh, and I dropped my book. Now, how are you doing with Chelsea out of the house and you and your husband as mom and dad? Is that a tough thing?
Well, you know, we got a dog.
You did?
Yes.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. You know, my friend said, lose a daughter, gain a dog. It's sort of the process of life. The empty nest gets filled. But, yeah, we miss her a lot. But it's a good thing that she's having a really good experience at school.
Yeah, and do you call a lot? Are you one of those moms who calls all the time?
Yeah, I call all the time. And, I call, and I try to be real casual about it. Say, hi, just thought I'd call.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like that.
Truthfully, do you call the Secret Service guys there and go, what'd she do last night? Do you do that?
I tried.
You tried? They won't tell you? Oh, boy,
they are really secret.
They are. That's a good one. Now, what are you doing for Christmas? Is she's gonna come home? Of
Oh,
course.
yeah, she's
Sure,
home.
yeah.
She's home. And we're going to have our whole family there, which means that we'll have these 2 little nephews and my brothers and their wives and Bill's brother and his wife and my mother. And just, it'll be great. We always have a good time. And
Do you have any traditions that you
we do. We have lots of traditions. You know, the White House gets decorated early, and
Right.
it looks beautiful, and people come to see it, and I hope some of you have had a chance to as well. But we have our own tree upstairs, which we put up ourselves, and that takes 4 hours, because we have collected hundreds of ornaments. My husband is a Christmas freak. He loves everything there is about Christmas. So he's the kind who, you know, will take an ornament and goes, oh, remember when we got that? And, you know, we go through the whole story, and then we put it on the tree, and then, oh, this one came from, you know. So that takes hours and hours. And
Yeah.
we finally get the tree up. We do usually have a great dinner Christmas Eve, often with friends, and then we go to church. And then we open presents Christmas morning. That's our tradition.
Yeah, that's what we do too. We do Christmas morning. I remember when I was young, my mom used to take us the day after Christmas to Macy's to try to get the porcelain ornaments. And we were little kids, so she tried to teach us that they were heavier.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there'd be everyone there for the half-price sale the
Yeah,
next day.
sure.
She had 5 little kids. She'd send us all out and go, bring back the heavy ones. So we'd have to come back hoping they were porcelain at 8 years old. And she'd go, no, plastic, you got one. You know, and we have all those. Well, listen, why don't you bring this to your hubby, the president? I'm sure he doesn't have a Santa Pez.
I don't
Does he
think
have
he
a Santa
does.
Pez? Look, that's a fabulous. All right, bring him that.
You know,
Everyone needs one.
well, you know, Bill and I are old enough to remember when these were really hot items.
That's
you know,
right.
you'd get these and you'd trade them, and you know, you'd carry them in your pocket and you sort of take them out and go, want a Pez, you know, and you'd have different little faces out. This is fabulous.
Yeah, I still do. They're very collectible, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The Santa one, it's a rarity.
This is great. I'll put it in a stocking, so don't tell anybody.
All right. Every world leader should have a Santa Pez. That's what I
Absolutely.
think. Make world peace on earth. Hey, the CD again, and it's always a delight to have you here. And thank you so much for my
Thank
gifts.
you. Merry Christmas.
And to you.
I hope you and the kids have a great one.
I'm sure we will.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. We'll be right back after this break.